Every once in a while, a machine arrives that resets expectations. Not because it shows up with flashy numbers or headline claims, but because it reshapes how riders think about balance, response, and the feeling of being fully connected to a piece of high-performance engineering. The story begins with an era when power was rising fast and technology was advancing even faster. Enthusiasts were looking for something that felt precise at the limit, confident under high load, and rewarding in everyday refinement. What followed was a breakthrough defined not by one spec sheet metric, but by the way multiple systems work together with remarkable composure. This video unpacks the moment a true category leader emerged, why it immediately stood apart, and how its approach still influences modern expectations for stability, torque delivery, and chassis harmony. If you enjoy deep dives into machines that change the conversation, like and subscribe, and tell me in the comments which model should be covered next. The story of the Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 begins in a period when performance expectations were accelerating rapidly. Riders demanded sharper response, lighter construction, and a level of predictability that encouraged confidence in every situation, and the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 answered that call by presenting a new interpretation of what a leader-class motorcycle could feel like when every major component was shaped for harmony rather than flash. The foundation starts with context. The early 2000s were defined by horsepower inflation, tighter emission rules, and rising interest in machines that felt refined while still delivering enormous capability for riders who wanted track-level precision without accepting compromises in comfort, durability, or day-to-day friendliness. As the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 entered the scene, its lean silhouette, compact mass distribution, and mechanical focus signaled a shift away from chasing raw peak numbers. Instead, the machine concentrated on blending torque, chassis geometry, and mass centralization so effectively that it created a sensation of connection that riders immediately recognized as unique. To understand why the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 had such a strong impact, it helps to see how riders at the time viewed stability. Many machines delivered strong acceleration, but few delivered acceleration without unsettling the rider when the pavement rippled, the lean angle deepened, or the throttle required fine modulation. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 approached this challenge by reducing weight in key locations and optimizing frame stiffness so the machine remained calm under heavy load, even when rapid transitions tested its ability to hold a precise line through long sweepers or tight technical sections. This dynamic advantage did not come from one component. It came from the collective effect of engine layout, exhaust routing, wheelbase decisions, and a frame design that kept energy flowing through the chassis in a predictable pattern rather than transferring sudden jolts that could break rider confidence. While the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 delivered major revisions, none of them felt like gimmicks. Instead, each detail supported a broader mission to create a motorcycle that felt balanced and cooperative, even when pushed into performance ranges where lesser setups could become tiring. The engine itself played a central role, not only for its output but for its smooth delivery. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 presented torque in a way that felt immediate yet controllable, and that characteristic made it approachable for skilled riders who wanted a machine that rewarded mechanical sympathy while also supporting ambitious performance goals. The compact nature of the powertrain allowed the overall package to shrink without compromising ergonomics. This reduction produced a sensation of responsiveness that made the machine feel almost intuitive, reacting to subtle body inputs with a precision that encouraged riders to explore the upper limits of its capability. The stability of the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 was further enhanced by suspension tuning that offered clear road feedback without feeling harsh. The machine communicated surface detail, letting riders trust its behavior even during aggressive lean angles or rapid directional changes. Beyond its mechanical attributes, the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 gained a reputation for durability. Riders appreciated that the same qualities that made it responsive on a track also made it resilient over long distances, delivering consistent performance without requiring an unrealistic level of maintenance or setup expertise. The aerodynamic bodywork contributed more than styling. Its shape smoothed airflow, reduced fatigue at sustained speeds, and supported chassis composure during acceleration, braking, and mid-corner transitions. Riders described the sensation as a blend of agility and planted stability, a combination that allowed them to commit fully to a corner entry or acceleration zone without second-guessing the machine beneath them. The cultural impact of the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 emerged quickly. Enthusiasts recognized that the machine did not rely on a single headline number to stand out, but instead arrived as a unified package where every detail served a functional purpose. That unity turned the motorcycle into a benchmark. It set a reference point that riders used to evaluate characteristics like handling feedback, throttle cooperation, and response under stress. As expectations rose across the segment, the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 showed that performance was not only about peak horsepower. It was about shaping the interaction between chassis behavior, torque delivery, and weight distribution to create a sense of stability that felt natural rather than engineered. The machine became known for an effortless quality. Riders found that it seemed to anticipate inputs, whether transitioning from a long straight into a downhill braking zone or adjusting mid-corner to adapt to a subtle change in pavement. The importance of such traits becomes clear when understanding the environment in which the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 was born. The motorcycle landscape was evolving, and riders were more informed, more demanding, and more eager for machines that promised not just excitement but refinement. The Suzuki GSX-R1000 of 2005 satisfied those demands by proving that mechanical synergy produced benefits that were impossible to replicate with isolated improvements. The combination mattered more than any single component. Its excellence was not an accident. It was the outcome of careful engineering that identified what riders truly valued and then delivered those traits in a cohesive, durable, and engaging package. The result was a machine that earned trust quickly, maintained that trust under extreme conditions, and delivered a sense of completeness that resonated with a broad spectrum of enthusiasts. As we trace the early chapters of its legacy, we see how the Suzuki GSX-R1000 of 2005 built its reputation from a foundation of clarity. Every part existed to serve the experience of riding, and that focus helped solidify its position as one of the most influential machines of its era. The engineering story of the Suzuki GSX-R1000 gains depth when examining how its components interacted under real conditions. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 was not simply a lighter machine, it was engineered so that every gram removed had a purpose tied to acceleration response, turn-in precision, and suspension behavior under heavy load. Riders noticed immediately that its chassis geometry created a rare combination of agility and composure. The front end communicated surface texture clearly while remaining steady during late braking, and the rear maintained traction predictably even as the torque of the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 pushed the tire toward its limits. Much of this came from careful mass centralization. The machine kept weight close to its center, enabling rapid transitions without the twitchiness that could unsettle a rider at lean or during mid-corner corrections. The compact frame allowed engineers to shorten the wheelbase while maintaining structural stability. This contributed to the quick steering nature of the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 without sacrificing the planted feel riders trusted at high speed. The suspension tuning provided a strong foundation. It absorbed imperfections without muting feedback, allowing riders to sense how much grip remained available during hard corner entries or rapid throttle application. Beyond the chassis, the engine architecture played a decisive role in the personality of the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 Its over-square configuration allowed higher rev potential while maintaining strong torque across the usable range, giving riders access to immediate drive even when they were not chasing peak output. This broad curve made the machine easier to ride quickly because the engine cooperated rather than demanding perfect gear selection every moment. Riders felt they could rely on the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 to provide consistent thrust during variable track conditions or complex road layouts. The intake and exhaust system supported that trait. Titanium construction reduced weight at the extremities of the bike, aiding agility, while tuned length supported efficient breathing that delivered crisp throttle response. Engineers also refined crank inertia so rotational forces contributed to stability instead of amplifying unwanted movement. This tuning helped the machine remain calm during aggressive transitions. Fuel injection mapping further enhanced controllability. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 responded smoothly to partial throttle changes, critical when managing grip at high lean angles or during corner exits. Braking performance was another pillar of its reputation. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 featured powerful yet progressive braking components that allowed riders to apply significant pressure without overwhelming front tire grip. The setup offered predictable feel. making trail braking less intimidating and helping the chassis maintain its composed posture during rapid deceleration. Cooling efficiency supported sustained performance. The radiator and airflow design reduced thermal buildup, ensuring the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 maintained smooth behavior during extended high-load sessions without fading or softening in feel. This consistency mattered because riders wanted a machine that felt the same on lap 1 and lap 20, especially during warm conditions where lesser cooling systems could compromise responsiveness. The clutch and gearbox further contributed to the cohesive experience. Shifts felt decisive, and the clutch engagement supported smooth launches and stable transitions, reinforcing the overall predictability of the machine. When considering the ergonomics, the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 offered a seating position that balanced aggressive intent with long ride comfort. The bars, pegs, and seat placement allowed riders to move freely during cornering while avoiding excessive strain during regular use. This layout mattered because a machine with such high capability needed to feel approachable. Riders found themselves comfortable exploring its potential without fighting against its ergonomics. The fairing and windscreen provided aerodynamic benefits that supported stability, reducing fatigue and contributing to consistent handling during accelerative or braking phases. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 felt composed when encountering crosswinds or turbulent air from surrounding vehicles, enhancing rider confidence in everyday situations. Attention to small details like instrument layout and switchgear quality helped reinforce a sense of precision. Riders appreciated that even basic controls felt aligned with the machine's performance philosophy. The mechanical harmony of the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 created a reliable sense of predictability that riders valued deeply. Whether navigating tight technical sections or accelerating through long sweepers, the machine provided consistent feedback, and the result was a motorcycle that encouraged exploration rather than caution. It excelled in capacity without feeling intimidating. Instead of demanding perfection, it rewarded smooth inputs and rewarded riders who developed a rhythm with it. The way the chassis and engine supported each other left a lasting impression. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 felt like a motorcycle where every decision had been aligned toward creating a balanced and cooperative whole. Many riders described it as a machine that adapted seamlessly to different environments. City streets, back roads, and track settings all felt natural, and the machine's personality stayed consistent across them. The reputation of the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 strengthened through rider testimonials. Its durability and long-term reliability contributed significantly to its appeal, as owners found that regular maintenance kept the machine performing at a remarkably stable level year after year. This endurance mattered because riders wanted a machine capable of handling frequent use without degrading in refinement. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 accomplished that through solid engineering choices and quality construction. Even as technology advanced quickly in subsequent years, the machine maintained relevance because its performance was rooted in mechanical balance rather than electronic support. The focus on structural integrity and engine quality allowed it to remain impressive long after its introduction. The cultural impact of the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 was shaped by its balance of user-friendliness and capability. It demonstrated that a top-tier machine could deliver overwhelming performance potential while remaining accessible to riders who respected its limits and appreciated its design philosophy. Its influence extended into conversations among enthusiasts who recognized its unique ability to connect input with response in a clear, consistent manner. As the years passed, the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 became a reference point that highlighted how thoughtful engineering could outperform excessive complexity. Its simplicity in operation, paired with sophistication in design, created a lasting standard. These qualities helped the machine earn a long-standing role as an influential benchmark whose character remained vivid in the minds of riders who experienced its precision firsthand. The long-term resonance of the Suzuki GSX-R1000 becomes clear when looking at how its traits shaped expectations for high-performance motorcycles. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 proved that a well-balanced machine could deliver exceptional capability without relying on excessive complexity, and this principle influenced how riders, engineers, and reviewers evaluated future machines. The core idea was simple but powerful. When a motorcycle offers predictable feedback, stable behavior under heavy load, and intuitive response to rider input, it becomes easier to approach its full capability with confidence. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 accomplished this through structural integrity, smooth torque delivery, and chassis geometry that created a natural sense of flow through corners, and its example encouraged others to consider how these elements could shape a machine's broader character. Riders appreciated that the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 responded to careful technique. Instead of feeling edgy or tense, it allowed smooth movements to translate directly into performance, making the experience both engaging and rewarding. As a result, the machine built a reputation as a motorcycle that supported progression. Skilled riders could explore its potential without feeling overwhelmed, while experienced riders could refine their technique and experience predictable benefits from precise inputs. The lasting legacy of the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 also arises from its mechanical purity. It arrived at a transitional moment, just before widespread electronic support systems reshaped how performance was delivered across the industry. As these technologies became common, many riders looked back at the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 as a benchmark for a more direct connection between throttle, tires, and road surface. This comparison strengthened its influence. The machine represented the peak of an era when engineering refinement alone shaped performance, and it showcased how thoughtful design could create a responsive, durable, and remarkably consistent platform. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 delivered its abilities without relying on adjustable maps, traction aids, or complex settings. Instead, it provided a straightforward, honest interaction that many riders found refreshing. This clarity helped it stay relevant even as newer machines introduced advanced electronics. Enthusiasts still reference the feel of the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 when discussing what makes a motorcycle engaging. The machine's impact extended into competitive environments where durability, stability, and chassis communication were essential. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 earned respect for maintaining composure during extended periods of high load, supporting consistent performance across long sessions without fading in response or character. This behavior mattered in scenarios where confidence and rhythm shaped outcomes. Riders trusted the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 to react predictably, allowing them to focus on technique rather than compensating for unstable behavior. This trust became part of its identity. Owners described the machine as steadfast, reliable, and ready to handle demanding conditions without losing its composure. In an era when many machines competed for attention with elaborate features or attention-grabbing numbers, the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 earned loyalty by delivering real performance that riders could feel in every corner and every acceleration zone. The aesthetic presence of the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 contributed to its ongoing recognition. Its compact stance, aerodynamic lines, and functional bodywork created a visual message centered on purpose rather than ornament. Riders found that the design aged gracefully because it avoided excess. The bodywork served aerodynamic goals, the proportions enhanced mass centralization, and the overall shape communicated speed without appearing forced. Over time, this clarity of design helped the machine become iconic. Enthusiasts could identify it instantly and appreciated how its visual language aligned with the honest performance it delivered. Collectors and long-term owners often cited this blend of visual purity and mechanical credibility as reasons for its lasting appeal. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 felt authentic, and that authenticity became part of its legacy. The influence of the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 also appears in the way it changed discussions about power delivery. Instead of focusing solely on peak output, many riders began considering how torque curves, throttle response, and traction management interacted to create a complete performance experience. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 excelled in this area by providing strong and accessible torque across a wide range, allowing riders to focus on lines and timing rather than hunting for the perfect RPM every moment. This characteristic helped shift rider expectations. A machine with broad usability and predictable thrust became more appealing than one with narrow peaks and demanding behavior. Engineers across the industry took notice. The approach demonstrated by the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 influenced future tuning strategies that favored smooth, consistent drive over peaky output. Its reputation as an easy-to-ride yet highly capable motorcycle reinforced the idea that accessibility could complement high performance rather than compromise it. The ownership experience of the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 contributed significantly to its long-term standing. Riders found that regular maintenance kept it performing exceptionally well, and major components demonstrated resilience even under frequent high-load use. This reputation for dependability added practical value. The machine delivered exciting performance without imposing unrealistic upkeep demands. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 earned trust not only for its speed and handling, but for its long-range consistency, and this trust helped establish it as a machine that balanced passion with practicality. Long-term riders often noted that the motorcycle felt as capable in its later years as it did when new. This stability reinforced its status as a standout model within its lineage. Culturally, the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 achieved a special position among enthusiasts who valued authenticity, mechanical harmony, and riding feel. It became a symbol of how thoughtful engineering could elevate a machine beyond its specifications and into a realm where character mattered as much as capability. Riders who experienced it frequently referenced its stability, feedback, and responsiveness as reasons it remained vivid in their memory. This emotional resonance played a key role in cementing its legacy. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 represented more than performance numbers. It represented a connection between rider and machine that felt genuine and refined. As conversations about high-performance motorcycles evolved, the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 continued to appear as a benchmark for evaluating handling, predictability, and overall engagement. The story of the Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 reaches its conclusion by recognizing how comprehensively the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 reshaped expectations for a leader-class motorcycle. Its balance of agility, stability, and torque accessibility demonstrated that raw numbers mattered less than the way a machine translated rider inputs into predictable results. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 delivered a level of mechanical honesty that remains relevant because it proved that excellence emerges from carefully executed fundamentals rather than superficial upgrades. Riders valued how it maintained composure under high load, provided clear feedback through the chassis, and offered broad, usable torque that supported smooth riding through complex terrain. Those traits helped the 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 build a reputation for consistency, durability, and engagement, creating a lasting impression among enthusiasts who experienced its responsive character. The machine also highlighted an important shift in the industry. It arrived at a point when advanced electronics were beginning to influence design philosophy, yet it achieved benchmark performance purely through mechanical refinement, allowing riders to feel a direct connection that many still consider the hallmark of an exceptional motorcycle. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 therefore stands as a reference point for evaluating modern performance. Its clarity of purpose, structural integrity, and intuitive handling offer a template for understanding how high-performance machines can remain approachable while delivering impressive capability. The legacy it leaves behind is grounded not only in its achievements at launch but in the enduring respect it continues to earn from riders, engineers, and reviewers who recognize how fully it balanced power, precision, and rider confidence. The 2005 Suzuki GSX-R1000 K5 demonstrates that when a motorcycle is shaped around coherent engineering priorities, it can transcend its era and remain influential long after newer technologies emerge. Its continued relevance affirms that thoughtful design has timeless value, and its reputation as a standout in its class remains well-deserved.